Good evening, Kevin.
Without wishing to preempt whatever decision the court may come to, these emails that have come out from both Meghan and Harry to Jason Knauf, isn't it, who was then working for them, their sort of publicity manager, do put her in a very difficult position, don't they? I mean, these are explosive revelations that she was manipulating the whole situation. She claimed she never spoke to the authors of the book Finding Freedom, and now it looks as if through Jason Knauf she was briefing them meticulously, intricately, and she says she forgot all of this.
Well, it's astonishing. This is astonishing stuff. This is a motherlode, a gold mine of treasure trove of stuff about Meghan. I mean, if you talked about the letter, there's two things about the letter that struck me. One, she cynically told Jason Knauf that she would use the phrase "daddy" when she referred to her father, Thomas Markle, in this letter, and she actually said to him, "just in case the letter gets leaked." So there you have a woman who knew that this letter was going to be leaked. And secondly, the way she wrote the letter, she never finished a sentence at the end of the page. She waited for the sentence to go over to the next page, so it couldn't be lifted, without going over a page in case it was lifted, by us naughty newspapers. It's absolutely staggering. And you mentioned the fact that she forgot about the emails to just. Kevin, you forget your keys, you forget your wallet, you may even forget your wife's birthday or anniversary, but you don't forget that you sent emails specifically to Jason, who is his job is to brief Omid Scobie and Caroline Durant about factual matters, and she's sent him a crib sheet of things that she wanted to make sure that got there. And then Harry piles in as well, and adds a bit more stuff as well. Poor old Jason must have sat at that meeting and thought, well, he must have got it out and sort of tried to work through it all. And it's absolutely incredible that Jason, who had steadfastly refused to make any involved or be involved in it in any way, has now made a statement as a result of the bullying allegations that have been made against Meghan, and the fact that she gave that Oprah Winfrey interview. And it has to be said as well that Jason now works for Prince William and Catherine at the Royal Foundation. So this is a stunning stuff. And just one last thing as well, Kevin. When the Queen said, after the Oprah Winfrey show, recollections may differ, you're absolutely right, because the recollections that Meghan's got are completely different to what actually happened. We've always suspected that they were involved. We just didn't know how much they were involved.
Yeah.
I mean, she really has become Princess Pinocchio.
Yes. And once again, this is an official legal process, and we mustn't preempt the results. But I think it's safe to say that the lawyers for the Mail on Sunday may have felt they had a rather good day in court.
I absolutely. And at the end of the day, if the appeal is denied, which is a possibility because you never can tell with these sort of things, the reputation of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, I mean, cut to shreds already, but it's completely destroyed, absolutely destroyed. They cannot ever be taken seriously again. Once you get involved in this sort of case, this sort of court case, and you're then forced to apologize to the court because you think, oh, I've forgotten about something that was, like vital.
Yeah.
I mean, it's staggering.
And it would be, again, mustn't preempt anything, but it would be a surprise, given what we've heard, that the appeal is now not granted, wouldn't it?
Well, it would be a surprise to me, and I'm sure it'll be a surprise to you as well. But then again, courts, as we all know, Kevin, work in mysterious ways. I mean, I was surprised when the original judge, Justice Warboy, decided that he should grant the case to Meghan, victory to Meghan, without actually hearing any evidence at all. We've now got this statement from Jason Knauf. I mean, as they say, enough. It's not enough. let's have a bit more. I mean, it's really great. And the three appeal court judges, will now take their time, and we'll hear. I'm hoping we'll hear before Christmas that what the result is.
So what's happening now? Is this a bid to launch an appeal, or is this the actual appeal? I'm getting a bit confused.
This is the actual
Right.
appeal. They want the original judgment overturned so that they can actually go to trial and get Meghan and Harry, if necessary, into that witness box and have a full trial. And
I see. So it's an appeal against the decision not to allow it to go to a full trial. Yes.
Yeah, it's an appeal against a decision to grant summary judgment to Meghan to Meghan Markle.
No, so so after this really good day in court for the Mail on Sunday, shall we say it may be edging towards the appeal being granted. So we will still get that spectacle potentially of Meghan Markle looking across a court while her dad testifies against her. Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
That is absolutely extraordinary if we can get down that road. But as I say, even if the appeal is denied, their reputation is zero. It's in tatters. It's finished completely.
Yeah, I mean, she says she forgot, but.
Well, no, but that's just another way of saying I told a great big fat lie. To be perfectly honest, you don't forget these sort of important details when you know that somebody is writing a book about you, when it was being discussed with Meghan and Harry and Jason, and Jason was being told, have a chat, brief them about, factual matters and everything else. And then he was given a crib sheet as to the matters he should raise with them. So it was, and everything that she said in that little document is in the book.
And the other thing that seems to emerge from this, Charlie, is the famous, notorious tiara saga, where Meghan Markle was so difficult about a tiara that the Queen wanted her to wear. She wanted another one. The Queen said, take this one. I think that Kate Middleton said, well, you should take the one Her Majesty suggested. And she was so snippy with Kate that she made Kate cry. Part of their negotiations with Jason Knauf were that essentially that they create a whole new narrative to completely change the truth of what happened.
Yeah, and let's not forget as well that row over that tiara, Kevin, was where Harry came out with that immortal quote: "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets."
Yes,
that's it's quite astonishing the way they tried to bully their way around, and Kate was made to cry allegedly over the flowers, not the actual tiara, but it was over the flowers. So it was all part and parcel of that wedding.
Right.
That happened. But you're absolutely right. I mean, it's an amazing. She wanted a different type of tiara, and you don't say to the Queen, I'm sorry, love, that tiara's not good enough.
Have you got a better one, Queen? Eh?
Have you got one?
I don't like that. Come on, you can do better than that. You're the Queen. Didn't the Queen say something like, you get the one you're given or something, didn't she?
Well, in effect, yes. I mean, Angela Kelly had to, one of the Queen's aides, had to sort it out. But the whole thing, the whole wedding fiasco.
What we're saying in essence, Charlie, is this book, Finding Freedom, was an attempt by Meghan to completely change the narrative of the truth into a story that reflected extremely well on her. So
absolutely.
To be kind to her, she's plays fast and loose and is rather economical with the truth.
Yes, and of course Harry chipped in as well because he wanted Jason to make it clear to both Scobie and Durant that she'd had a torrid 2 years because of nasty people like us, and she had been trolled on social media, and she wasn't given a fair shake and everything else. I mean, Prince Harry turns around the other day and starts describing the press as pirates with press cards. Well, Hey ho, me hearties, you're a deep doo-doos.
And didn't Meghan say that all tabloid newspapers should have a warning printed on their
Yes.
cover? I mean, that's almost as pie in the sky as her political bid to get Joe Biden to pay all new parents in America $7,000 a year for the length of the life of their. I mean, what kind of a planet does she live on?
Well, you and I both know if you're going to take on a newspaper, you had better be squeaky clean,
Yeah.
because they will find out anything that's not quite right. And you know, you need people like Jason Knuff to finally come forward and tell the truth.
Yes, and Jason Knuff is the one that reported Meghan's alleged bullying to
Yeah.
the royal authorities. So there's no love lost there. As you say, this newspaper is sticking to its guns, and I would imagine that the Duchess of Sussex, Princess Pinocchio, is ruining the day she ever launched legal action against the Mail on Sunday.
Not a good day for her.
Yeah, what a great story, though. Charlie, thank you for bringing it to us.